Did you know that after the age of 60, your legs can lose nearly 10% of their strength in just 2 weeks if they don't receive the right vitamins? For many seniors, that strength never fully comes back. I'm Dr. Robert Peterson. For the past 50 years, I've dedicated my life to helping older adults restore their independence, one step at a time. And if there is one truth I have learned, it is this: weak legs are not simply a sign of getting older. They are a warning from your body, a call for help. Today, I want to share something powerful with you. 5 vitamins that I call the Vital 5. When combined the right way, they can bring back energy, stability, and confidence to your legs even if you feel like time has already taken them away. In fact, I've seen men and women in their 70s and 80s regain the strength to climb stairs, walk outdoors, and play with their grandchildren simply by giving their bodies the nutrients they were silently missing. In this journey, you will discover which vitamins are most essential for your nerves, muscles, and circulation. Simple, affordable ways to include them in your daily meals without expensive supplements. Common mistakes many seniors make that drain their leg strength without realizing it. Before we begin, I want to invite you to make this more than just a lesson. If you believe that your health should not be left to chance, click subscribe right now and leave a comment saying, "I am ready to change." That way, I'll know you're walking this journey with me, and you'll join a community of thousands of seniors who are choosing to stay strong and independent. Because here's the truth: your legs are more than muscles. They are your freedom. They carry you to the people you love, to the places you cherish, and to the moments that make life meaningful. And losing that strength is not destiny. It's a signal that your body needs support. Together, let's uncover the 5 vitamins that can help you keep steady steps for years to come. Let me begin with the story of Evelyn, a woman who taught me that even the smallest changes can unlock incredible strength. Evelyn was 78 when she first came to my clinic. She leaned heavily on her son's arm, each step a struggle. Her legs trembled as if they might give way at any moment. The look in her eyes was unforgettable, a mixture of shame and exhaustion, as though she had failed simply because she could no longer walk on her own. "Doctor, I don't understand," she whispered. "I eat meals every day. I try to move a little, but I keep getting weaker." Her son added with quiet sadness, "My mother was always strong. Since my father passed away, she stays indoors most of the time. Little by little, her strength has slipped away." I have heard these words countless times. Maybe this is just old age, but I do not accept that answer. Weak legs are not destiny. They are the body's way of saying, "I am missing something." When I asked Evelyn about her diet, the picture became clear. White bread, a little cheese, almost no vegetables, no milk. She had even been skipping breakfast for months. This is not unusual. Nearly half of seniors are missing at least one of the vitamins their muscles and nerves desperately need, and the longer the deficiency continues, the harder it is for the body to heal. I told Evelyn, "You don't need to change everything overnight, just one step at a time." She agreed, and we made a simple plan together. Within a few weeks, the transformation was astonishing. Evelyn walked back into my office without her son's support. Her eyes shone with surprise and joy. "I never thought such small changes could give me back my confidence," she said. Her story is not unique. Perhaps you or someone you love feels that same loss of strength, that quiet fear of falling or being unable to move. But Evelyn proved what I want you to remember. It is not too late. With the right vitamins, your body can rebuild strength you thought was gone forever. Now let us talk about the warning signs your body may already be giving you. Many older adults ignore these signals, thinking they are simply part of aging. But in truth, they are red flags of vitamin deficiency. If you recognize more than one of these in yourself, it may be time to act. Sign number 1. Weak or shaky legs. Do you sometimes feel your legs trembling when you stand up from a chair? Or do you need to grab the wall to steady yourself? This often points to a lack of vitamin B12 and vitamin D, which are vital for nerve communication and muscle stability. Sign number 2. Tingling or numbness. That crawling sensation like ants moving across your feet or numbness that runs down your calves is a classic sign of low B12. Without enough of this vitamin, the protective covering around your nerves wears thin, and signals from the brain get confused. Sign number 3. Nighttime cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake by a painful cramp in your calf, one that leaves your muscles sore even the next morning? Frequent cramps are often caused by too little magnesium or vitamin D. Together, these nutrients keep your muscles contracting and relaxing in rhythm. Sign number 4. Constant fatigue. Do you feel drained after just a short walk or lose interest in activities you once enjoyed? A lack of vitamin D and vitamin C can sap your energy and weaken your immune system, leaving you tired even after rest. Sign number 5. Slow healing and joint stiffness. Small cuts that take forever to heal or joints that feel stiff and inflamed may indicate low vitamin C and vitamin E. These vitamins protect your tissues from damage and help collagen repair your muscles and joints. Please pause for a moment and ask yourself, how many of these signs feel familiar? 1, 2, more? Remember, your body is not simply getting old, it is speaking to you. These symptoms are not punishments, they are gentle warnings. And the good news is, once you know what's missing, you can begin to restore your strength. If I had to choose one vitamin that seniors most often overlook, but that makes the biggest difference for leg strength, it would be vitamin B12. I like to explain it this way. B12 is like the plastic coating around an electrical wire. When the coating is thick, the current flows smoothly, but when it wears thin, sparks fly and signals don't travel correctly. In your body, that coating is called myelin, and it protects the nerves that carry messages from your brain to your muscles. When you're young, your body usually has no problem absorbing B12 from food, but after 60, the stomach produces less acid, and acid is what unlocks B12 from food. Without it, your body can't absorb enough, even if you eat a balanced diet, and the result? The myelin begins to thin. Signals that once traveled like lightning now become delayed and confused. This is why many older adults describe feeling as if their legs don't belong to them. They want to stand, but their body does not respond the way it used to. Low B12 doesn't just cause weakness. It can also bring tingling, numbness, memory issues, and even mood changes. But the good news is, once you restore it, the body often responds quickly. I once had a patient named Harold, age 74, who told me, "Doctor, I just want to carry a glass of water without spilling it." After 3 weeks of adding simple B12-rich foods, he walked in smiling, steady, and more confident than I had ever seen him. So where can you get B12 naturally? Fortunately, it is found in foods that are both simple and affordable. Eggs. One boiled egg in the morning provides a reliable boost. Chicken or turkey. A small serving at lunch supports your daily needs. Yogurt or milk. Great for those who prefer lighter meals. Fish, salmon, sardines, or tuna are excellent choices. For those who follow a mostly plant-based diet, fortified cereals or plant milks with added B12 can be helpful. The key is not eating a lot at once, but keeping a steady supply, day after day. Think of it like charging your phone. If you forget often, the battery dies. Your muscles and nerves need that daily charge of B12 to keep you strong and balanced. So if you've ever wondered why your legs shake, why you lose balance, or why you feel weaker even after eating full meals, B12 may be the missing link. And the best part is, restoring it doesn't require expensive pills. Just small, thoughtful choices in your daily meals can give your nerves the support they've been waiting for. If vitamin B12 is the protective coating for your nerves, then vitamin D is the key that unlocks the strength of your muscles and bones. Without it, even the most determined body cannot stand firm. I often call vitamin D the silent foundation, because you don't notice it when it's there, but when it's missing, everything begins to crumble. When we were children, getting enough vitamin D was almost effortless. Just a little time outdoors was enough for our skin to produce what we needed. But as we age, the skin's ability to make vitamin D from sunlight declines sharply. Add to that the fact that many older adults spend more time indoors, and it becomes easy to see why deficiency is so common. In fact, studies show that nearly 70% of seniors have low vitamin D levels, and many don't realize it until they suffer muscle weakness, poor balance, or even fractures. Why does vitamin D matter so much? First, it helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps bones strong. Without it, bones become brittle, making falls far more dangerous. But vitamin D is not only about bones, it also directly affects your muscles. It acts like a switch, turning on the power that allows your muscles to contract and stabilize you. This is why low vitamin D often shows up as unsteady steps, fatigue, and a fear of falling. I remember one of my patients, Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher. She told me, "Doctor, I feel like my legs are betraying me. I don't go outside much, and every time I try to climb stairs, I feel exhausted." Her blood tests confirmed severe vitamin D deficiency. With just a few weeks of regular sunlight and small diet changes, Margaret's energy returned. She later told me, "I feel like my body finally woke up again." So how can you get more vitamin D without confusion or expensive supplements? Here are simple, proven ways. Morning sunlight. Just 10-15 minutes outdoors before 9 a.m. can make a world of difference. No need for harsh sun. Gentle light on your face and arms is enough. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are excellent natural sources. Egg yolks. A simple boiled egg in the morning offers both vitamin D and B12. Fortified foods. Many types of milk, both dairy and plant-based, now contain added vitamin D. The key is consistency. Like watering a plant, your body needs steady sunlight and nutrients each day. If you wait until the soil is dry and the plant is wilting, recovery takes longer. The same is true for your body. Vitamin D is easier to maintain than to replace once it's gone. So, if you have been feeling more tired, weaker, or less steady on your feet, don't dismiss it as just aging. Very often, it's your body whispering that it is hungry for vitamin D, the nutrient that quietly holds up the entire structure of your strength. If vitamin D is the key that unlocks your strength, then magnesium is the conductor of the orchestra. Every muscle in your body, from your legs to your heart, depends on magnesium to contract and relax in harmony. Without it, the rhythm is broken and pain often follows. This is why I often call magnesium the quiet mineral. You don't notice it when it's there, but the moment it runs low, the symptoms can be loud and painful. Magnesium deficiency is more common than many realize, especially after 60. Why? Because aging intestines absorb less magnesium, and many common medications such as water pills for blood pressure, diabetes drugs, and stomach acid reducers drain magnesium from the body every single day. Over time, the reserves shrink, and the consequences begin to appear. The most common sign? Nighttime cramps. If you've ever been jolted awake by a sharp, stabbing cramp in your calf or foot, magnesium is often the missing piece. Patients tell me, "Doctor, I was fine all day, but suddenly in the middle of the night, I'm in agony." This happens because your muscles run out of the mineral they need to stay relaxed, and instead, they seize up violently. But cramps are not the only issue. Low magnesium can also trigger muscle twitching, constant fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and even anxiety. One of my patients, George, age 79, described it this way: "It felt like my body was on edge all the time. Even when I tried to rest, my muscles wouldn't let me." After we adjusted his diet to include magnesium-rich foods, his symptoms calmed down, and he began sleeping through the night again. So, how can you restore magnesium naturally? The good news is that it's abundant in everyday foods. Leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are excellent choices. Seeds and nuts, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and sunflower seeds provide a powerful boost. Whole grains, brown rice, oats, and quinoa help keep magnesium steady. Bananas. Even half a banana before bed can reduce nighttime cramps. The secret is not just eating magnesium once in a while, but spreading it throughout your day. Think of magnesium as fuel for your muscles. If you only refill the tank once a week, you'll still run on empty, but a little each day keeps your system balanced, calm, and ready for movement. So if you've been struggling with cramps, weakness, or unexplained fatigue, magnesium may be the answer your body has been waiting for. By giving your muscles this quiet but essential mineral, you can restore rhythm, reduce pain, and keep your legs steady well into the years ahead. Among the Vital 5, one vitamin often gets overlooked when it comes to leg strength: vitamin C. Most people think of it only as the vitamin for colds or flu, but in truth, vitamin C plays a powerful role in protecting your muscles, joints, and circulation. Without it, your body cannot properly build collagen, the protein that acts as the scaffolding for muscles, tendons, and blood vessels. And when collagen weakens, so do your legs. Think of collagen as the ropes and beams that hold up a suspension bridge. Vitamin C is the worker that repairs and maintains those ropes every single day. Without enough vitamin C, the ropes begin to fray, the bridge grows unstable, and eventually it collapses. In your body, that means weaker muscles, stiffer joints, slower healing, and a higher risk of bruising or bleeding. Vitamin C is also one of the most powerful antioxidants your body has. It protects cells from oxidative stress, which is like rust slowly eating away at metal. For seniors, this protection is crucial because aging naturally increases inflammation and oxidative damage. By keeping those processes under control, vitamin C helps your muscles recover faster after activity, reduces joint pain, and keeps circulation flowing smoothly to your legs. I remember a patient named Linda, 76 years old, who came to see me after she noticed her legs bruised easily, even from light bumps against furniture. She also complained of lingering soreness in her knees. Blood work showed she was low in vitamin C. After just a month of adding more citrus fruits, bell peppers, and a daily serving of berries, her bruises faded faster, and her knees felt lighter. She told me, "Doctor, I can walk to the park again without worrying about every little ache." So, where can you get more vitamin C without resorting to expensive supplements? The answer is simple. From colorful, everyday foods. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. Berries such as strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Bell peppers, surprisingly, one of the richest sources of vitamin C. Kiwi, papaya, and pineapple, which not only add variety but also support digestion. The key is variety and consistency. Unlike vitamin D, your body cannot store vitamin C for long. That means you need small, regular servings every day. Even a single orange in the morning or a handful of berries at lunch can make a real difference. So if you've been experiencing slow healing, frequent bruises, or stiff joints, don't just blame age. Very often, it's your body asking for vitamin C, the builder and protector that keeps your legs resilient, your circulation healthy, and your recovery strong. The final member of the Vital Five is one that too often stays in the shadows: vitamin E. While vitamin C works in the watery parts of your body, vitamin E protects the fatty tissues, especially your cell membranes. Think of it as the shield that guards your muscles, blood vessels, and even your heart from oxidative damage. Without enough vitamin E, it's like leaving your house exposed in a storm with no roof. Slowly, damage builds up, and weakness follows. For seniors, vitamin E is particularly important because it supports circulation and endurance. Healthy blood flow means oxygen and nutrients can actually reach your muscles when you need them most. When vitamin E is lacking, blood vessels become more vulnerable to inflammation, which can make your legs feel heavy, tired, and prone to cramping. Many older adults describe it as walking with sandbags tied to their ankles. One patient, Samuel, age 81, told me he could barely make it around the block without stopping to rest. His diet was mostly bread, tea, and a little cheese foods with almost no vitamin E. Once we added small portions of nuts, seeds, and green vegetables to his daily routine, the change was striking. After 6 weeks, he proudly said, "Doctor, I can walk to my neighbor's house again without feeling like my legs are made of stone." So, where can you find vitamin E naturally? Fortunately, it hides in some delicious and simple foods: nuts and seeds. Almonds, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, and peanuts are all excellent. Vegetable oils, olive oil, and sunflower oil, when used in moderation, are rich in vitamin E. Green vegetables, spinach, broccoli, and Swiss chard carry a steady supply. Avocados, a creamy, heart-healthy source that fits easily into salads or breakfast toast. The key with vitamin E is balance. Because it is fat-soluble, your body can store it for longer periods than vitamin C. That means you don't need huge amounts every day, just consistent servings through food. One handful of almonds, a drizzle of olive oil on your salad, or half an avocado can go a long way in supporting your circulation and muscle resilience. So if you have noticed your legs feeling heavier, slower to recover, or more prone to cramps, vitamin E may be the missing link. It is not about adding more pills to your shelf, it's about bringing back simple, nourishing foods that quietly guard your strength. With vitamin E on your side, your legs can feel lighter, your walk steadier, and your energy more enduring. Let me share with you the story of Michael, a man who reminded me that even at 82, the body can still surprise us. Michael had spent most of his life as a mechanic, a profession that kept him strong and active. But when he first came to see me, his strength seemed to have vanished. He told me, "Doctor, I can't walk more than 5 minutes without my legs cramping so badly that I have to stop." Every night, the pain was the same. Sharp cramps forced him to sit at the edge of his bed, sweat running down his face. He confessed, "I thought my future would be in a wheelchair. I didn't want to burden my children." His diet was plain and limited, mostly bread, potatoes, and tea. No one had ever explained to him that such meals offered little of the vitamins his muscles and nerves desperately needed. When we talked, I explained that his body wasn't broken, it was simply undernourished. He was missing the vital 5, vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Together, we built a simple plan. 10 minutes of gentle morning sunlight, a piece of salmon or a boiled egg at lunch, a handful of almonds and pumpkin seeds in the afternoon, a banana before bed, and every few days, colorful fruits like oranges and berries to supply vitamin C. The first week, nothing seemed to change. Michael was doubtful but kept going. By the third week, something shifted. "Doctor," he said with a smile, "I didn't wake up with cramps last night." Slowly, he began to walk outside again, first to his garden, then around the block. 2 months later, he walked into my office, standing tall, no cane, no help, his eyes shining with pride. It wasn't a miracle pill. It was simply his body finally receiving what it had been missing for years. Michael's story is proof of what I want you to remember. It is never too late. With the right nutrients, even the weakest legs can regain strength, and even the heaviest steps can feel light again. After working with thousands of older adults, I've learned that success comes not from big changes, but from small, steady habits. To help you remember, I want to share 6 golden principles, simple rules that can protect your legs and keep them strong for years to come. Principle 1: never skip breakfast. A protein-rich breakfast, such as a boiled egg or a cup of plain yogurt, fuels your muscles with vitamin B12 and energy to start the day strong. Skipping breakfast leaves your body weak and your nerves undernourished. Principle 2: spend 10 minutes in the morning Sunday. Just 10 minutes before 9 a.m. gives your body vitamin D, the key to strong bones and steady balance. Gentle sunlight is enough, you don't need to risk harsh exposure. Principle 3: include fish or eggs daily. A small serving of salmon, sardines, or a simple boiled egg provides both vitamin D and B12, the core vitamins your muscles rely on. Principle 4: eat seeds, nuts, and greens. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, and spinach are powerful sources of magnesium, preventing cramps and helping muscles relax smoothly. Principle 5: add colorful fruits for vitamin C. An orange, a handful of berries, or slices of kiwi each day supply the vitamin C your body needs to build collagen, heal faster, and keep circulation healthy. Principle 6: protect your strength with vitamin E. A handful of almonds, a drizzle of olive oil, or half an avocado gives you vitamin E, the shield that protects your muscles and vessels from damage. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets. What you need are small daily choices, repeated consistently. Follow these 6 principles, and step by step, you will discover that your legs and your confidence can return stronger than ever. My dear friend, we have walked a long journey together today. From Evelyn's trembling steps to Michael's proud smile, you've seen that weakness is not destiny. Your legs are not giving up, they are simply asking for help, and that help comes from the vital 5, vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Remember this truth. You are not helpless. Every day, you hold the power to send strength back into your muscles and energy back into your life. Not through expensive pills, but through small, steady choices: an egg in the morning, a walk in the sunlight, a handful of nuts, a bright orange, a drizzle of olive oil. These simple acts, repeated day after day, are what rebuild confidence and independence. So here is my invitation to you. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, whisper to yourself, "I still have the power to change." Eat a nourishing breakfast, step outside, and let the sunlight touch your arms. Take one small action that reminds your body, "I want to keep moving." Because independence is not lost with age, it is renewed with every step you choose to take. If this message has touched your heart, please click subscribe so we can continue this journey together. Leave a comment below and tell me, which of these 6 golden principles will you start with today? I will read your words, and together we can inspire others. And if you know a friend, sibling, or parent who struggles with weak legs, please share this video with them. Sometimes, one small piece of knowledge can change an entire chapter of life. I am Dr. Robert Peterson, and I want you to know this. No matter your age, it is never too late to strengthen your steps, your health, and your hope. May your mornings be peaceful, your legs steady, and your spirit unshakable.